Now we will discuss about the Hardy-Weinberg principle. Basic idea of Hardy-Weinberg principle is in a population where mating is random and no evolutionary forces act, the allele frequencies stay constant from generation to generation. So the population is in genetic equilibrium. So alleles in the population, suppose a gene has two alleles. One is dominant. Here is dominant allele, and this small little a is recessive allele. Their frequencies are P is frequency of allele A, and small q, it is frequency of allele small a. So total alleles must equal to 1. So total allele must equal to 1. P plus Q equal to 1. For example, P is equal to 0.7, then Q is equal to 0.3. Now we will discuss about genotype frequencies. Genotype frequencies. So A, so genotype frequencies are capital A is equal to P square. One capital A and one small a, it is equal to 2PQ. Two small a's, these are equal to Q square. So total must be equal to 1. This is total must be equal to 1. P square plus 2PQ plus Q square is equal to 1. So this is Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium constant. So now we will discuss meaning of each terms used. P square. What is P square? It is homozygous dominant. 2PQ. 2PQ is equal to heterozygous. It is heterozygous. Q square, it is homozygous recessive. So example diseases are cystic fibrosis and phenylketonuria. These are example. Hardy-Weinberg assumptions include no mutation occurring at the locus, means genes do not change. Natural selection is not occurring. All genotypes survive equally. Completely random mating. People do not choose mates based on genotypes. No net migration. No people entering or leaving population. Large population. No genetic drift. If these are true, P and Q stay constant. If a population is in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, then the value of P and Q remain constant from generation to generation. In rare autosomal recessive diseases, P is equal to 1. For example, the prevalence of cystic fibrosis, an autosomal recessive disease in the US, is approximately 1 in 3200, which tells us that Q square is 1 over 3200 with Q is equal to 0.07 or 1.7% of the population. The P plus Q is equal to 1. We know that P is equal to this, and that is equal to 0.982%, which gives us heterozygous carrier frequency of 2pq or 0.035 or 3.5% of the population. Notice that since the disease is relatively rare, we could have approximately P equal to 1 and obtained a similar result. So key equations are P plus Q equal to 1, P square plus 2pq plus Q square is equal to 1. P square is homozygous dominant. 2pq, it is heterozygous carriers. Q square is affected individual. For X-linked recessive, male disease frequency is Q and female disease frequency is Q square.